We are continuing to follow that breaking news. A man is dead after showing up at the hospital with a gunshot wound. Police still trying to sort out exactly what happened. News Channel 5's Cuthbert Langley has been following the story all morning long. Investigators still trying to find out exactly what went down, but they at least kind of know now, I guess, where it took place. Right, Cuthbert?
Steve, yeah, they've been able to narrow down the area where the shooting may have happened this morning. It's in the area of East Trinity Lane. Other than that, though, when it comes down to a specific address, they have been unable to pinpoint that. That's because the two witnesses actually drove this victim here to the hospital early this morning. So that's making it quite difficult to find out where this shooting actually happened. Let's take a look at some video soon after that victim was brought here to Skyline Medical Center. It was around 1:30 when those the witnesses brought the victim to the hospital. A short time later, he died of a gunshot wound. Police tell me it started off as an argument, not domestic related, but other than that, they don't know what led up to the shooting. You can see in that video family members there hugging as they heard the news that their family member had died this morning. So those two witnesses were interviewed for a few hours. They were released around 5:30 this morning, and police say they are not going to be releasing any more information about this shooting until later in the day. That includes the identity of the victim and who this gunman could be. Keep in mind, there is still somebody on the loose this morning who shot this man. Police, though, say it's just too early to tell who may be the trigger man. So, of course, we'll be closely following these developments all morning long, and we'll bring you updates as soon as we get them. But for now, we're live at Skyline Hospital this morning. I'm Cuthbert Langley, News Channel 5 HD.
And Cuthbert, thank you. A similar story out of Springfield, a teenager claiming he was just walking down the street when someone shot him. However, investigators say his story doesn't quite add up. On Tuesday afternoon, Jordan Barbie showed up at Northcrest Medical Center in Springfield with a gunshot wound to the stomach. The 18-year-old told police that he was shot on 8th Avenue East, but he didn't see the gunman. However, detectives say they found discrepancies with his account of these events.
Disturbing allegations of child abuse landing a 22-year-old man behind bars this morning. Jacob Burgum is charged with aggravated sexual battery. According to the Leaf Chronicle, the Fort Campbell man is accused of sexually abusing a 5-year-old child back in December.
And she apparently knew her friend was going to kill his whole family, but didn't do anything about it. And now she's facing charges too.
I don't understand it. I really don't, because I know Ryan and know there is no way.
That is Ann Plotkin defending her friend, the murder suspect Ryan Champion, back in November. Now Plotkin is charged with complicity to commit capital murder. Champion is accused of hiring Vito Riservato to kill his mom, dad, and sister at their home in Cadiz last fall. Prosecutors say Champion then killed Riservato and blamed him for the murders. WKDZ Radio reports Champion's attorney has filed a petition to withdraw from this case. One person is in critical condition after a bad crash on Harding Pike. Police aren't releasing many details, but we know the crash involved a motorcycle, and one person was rushed to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. And as soon as we get more details, we'll pass them along.
New details about a deadly crash in Smyrna late Tuesday night. Police tell us Joshua Soper was the one driving down Nissan Drive when he crossed the center line near Sam Davis Road and hit an SUV head-on. 2 people in that SUV were also injured. Soper died at the scene.
And from coats and scarves to bikinis on Broadway, Sports Illustrated splashed their way into Nashville yesterday for their swimsuit edition launch party. And News Channel 5's Matthew Torres live on Lower Broad. And I know, Matthew, it was just the first day. Today's another day of activities going on down there. But so far, what do you say? A pretty big success for them?
Yeah, you said it was a party. It was definitely a big, successful party. The publisher of the magazine said they saw about 15,000 people here yesterday. Now, we know it's cold out here this morning, but they're hoping that's not going to stop the people from attending this event. They're hoping to at least see the same amount, if not more. Now, this is all in celebration of the latest swimsuit edition. The publisher of the magazine said Nashville was an appropriate city to host this event since it is a town for both music and, of course, sports. So with this, they had a red carpet event last night along with a Kings of Leon concert. So if you are wanting to check out the second day of Swimville, you have today to do so. There is a large tent in the middle of Lower Broadway between 3rd and 5th Street where you can get your autographs with the models. As well as among the models that were a part of the red carpet yesterday was Lily Aldridge, and you may recognize her as a Nashville native who says she is very proud that Swimville is here in Music City.
My husband's band, Kings of Leon, did the Music City Food and Wine Festival, and Sports Illustrated came to that, and they saw what an amazing community, what an amazing town Nashville is. So I'm so proud they saw that and came here to do Sports Illustrated.
This is from 11 till 5 today and is free and open to the public. And the publisher of the magazine said there is a good chance this will come back to Nashville. We are reporting live in downtown this morning. I'm Matthew Torres, News Channel 5 HD.